Yes, sir. Damn, they can't hear me.
You see something.
Don't go to bed with the price on your head. Don't do it.
I'm trying to set this up.
Yeah, let's set it
Say
up.
something.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you very faintly, so it's on my end. Let me hold on. I got a way that I can do this. Put this on speakerphone. All right, say something now, Pop. I think I should be 100 now.
I ain't starting shit with you. We don't. Oh. Come on, little girl. You want to fuck with me? I ain't on the phone. I'm on my podcast shit with 2020. Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Who all on this thing?
I'm trying to get this shit to play.
Hey, Dre. Hey, Los.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
there?
sir. Yes, sir.
Man, shit.
Everything is working.
Let me see something.
Everything work.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear
Yeah.
me?
We can hear you now. We can hear you now.
Y'all can hear me now.
Yes, sir.
All right. So yeah.
So I opened it.
Welcome everybody.
Flipped all down the stairs.
Like I said before, I've been gone for like damn near over a year.
It went on tight because I got this bullshit on right here.
But we back in the building. About to talk about this Diddy character. He's off the chain, out the gate and down the block with that documentary that 50 Cent put out. So, Q, let's start with you. Have you watched the documentary, man?
No, I haven't even watched it. For real, man. I've been so busy with grinding with a couple other things, but I definitely feel like I need to make time to see it.
Yeah, man, it's bananas. What about you, Los? Have you seen it?
Yes, sir. I've had a chance to check it out, and it is
Could you come a little bit
bananas.
closer to the mic, sir? Can you come a little bit closer to your microphone?
How about that? How about that? 1, 2.
There
1,
How
you
2.
go.
about
Come on, talk
that?
to me.
Okay, so yeah, man, got a chance to see it. Mind blowing. It was bananas, man. 50 revealed some crazy business on that, man. I watched it with the missus, man, just
Yeah.
totally in awe. Crazy.
Oh man, I was in total shock. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I was in shock. In total shock.
Yeah, man.
Was it that bad? Like it was that bad?
What?
Yes.
Oh man.
What specifically stuck out to me was the
Yeah,
last part
go ahead.
with Lil Rod.
Huh?
And
Yeah.
Lil Rod said, like, he woke up after some of the Diddy parties and Diddy was in the bed with him. And he don't know what happened. And he woke up sore.
Oh, I ain't got shit to say about that. I ain't got shit to say.
Woke up sore.
I don't
Let
know
that
nothing.
sink in.
I ain't about
Come
nothing.
on, man. That's wow.
I don't know nothing about that work. I ain't got nothing to say about that work right there.
That's wow. Mr.
I'm
Willie.
staying out of that.
Yo, that's dirty work is what it is. The
Boy.
man says sometimes, which means more than once. The man says sometimes I will wake
Yeah.
up and it will be girls in the bed, and sometimes I wake up and he'll be in the bed next to me. That's what he said.
And
Now, that
all I'm
means
gonna
he
say
did
is
it
this.
more than once.
All I'm gonna say is this. Pop your shit. Be careful. I
Oh,
don't
I
know
hear you. I hear you.
because
No,
because
I
nigga,
mean,
I ain't even saw it yet. So I ain't
mm,
got much to say. I ain't even saw it yet. So
yeah,
how
me
am
and
I
wife
gonna
watched the
elaborate
whole
on something I
thing.
said?
And it was something else, boy. If any of the so-called bunny rabbit is allegations are true, that dude is something else.
Hey man, I'm standing my lane on that because
I
I ain't
mean,
saw it yet.
to each his own. Everybody has their own preference, but I mean, when you get to the point where you using your power as a record exec
Right.
to poke artists, producers, and then threaten their life and
Yeah, but see,
having cats at
but
gunpoint,
see,
all that kind
Los,
of stuff. Come on, man.
Los, even right there,
Hmm.
we wasn't there. So how much of that truth is really a reality? We don't even know like that. So we just getting what's given to us. That's why
True.
I'm staying in my lane. I'm shutting the fuck up.
Mm.
Well, yeah, but no, 100%. I mean, absolutely. It's entertaining to the for the viewers, and just getting a little bit of insight, and looking at the footage of him 6 days or so before before he was arrested, just watching his mannerism, and just some of the
Yeah,
conversation he was having. That
yeah,
dude was scared.
yeah, but
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yeah, but I
He was
wasn't there.
Down
scared.
to
So
the
I
ball.
He
get
needed
it.
a Olivia Pope. That's what he needed. He
I'm just
needed an old
saying,
Pope.
nigga.
I wasn't there, so I can't get in there.
I wasn't there, but I heard that nigga's balls on the other side of the tube. He was shaking. Nigga was
Shit,
scared.
shit.
uh,
I'm just saying. I'm keeping it a buck.
I get it.
Whoa.
I get it. Everything working.
But hypothetically speaking, even though we weren't there,
Really?
just the lifestyle of that whole thing. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that that exists in the business?
Man,
I
you
mean,
know
you
what?
guys have been in the business, you know what I'm saying? Does it
Yeah,
exist?
I
yeah,
Is
know
it
it
an over
exists.
exaggeration? I'm just saying.
no. We in the business. We've been in the business and still in the business. But
Hmm.
I've learned to not speak on shit when I wasn't there because I don't
Mm-hmm.
know.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
can I can't just jump down just because it can create some viewers and shit like that. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not a rich nigga, but I got a whole lot to lose. And I got to be careful.
Mm-hmm. I got you. I got you. I get it. 100%, man.
I don't know what Diddy did. I just been hearing
Mm-hmm.
shit and saw a piece of a documentary. That's not enough. I would have to have been there to see when the fuck
Mm-hmm.
popped off. But if we want to
Mm-hmm.
speak on a perspective of what we saw from the documentary, not, I don't mean to contradict myself, but if we're gonna take it from there, the doc is wild as fuck. Everybody, the doc is wild as fuck. That's
Oh,
some wild shit.
I'm finna
And
watch that
Patricia,
tonight. Then I gotta see what the fuss is all about.
yes
Oh
sir.
yeah. Oh
Hey,
yeah.
and Junior, when you do that, be careful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading between the lines. I got you. I got you.
I already know you got this some heavy shit. This can make it break your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Just know what it is.
Nah, real talk.
Hey, Q,
Yes, sir.
what's your take on this whole Diddy thing, man? Like you're a younger guy, right? I mean, how do you look at this in terms of everything that you done heard? Since you didn't even see the documentary, but by the things that you've heard,
I
how,
mean,
how do you
if
feel
the
about it?
if the stuff I've heard is true, he would be a horrible human being in my eyes. I've been seeing a lot of people on Facebook saying, "Oh, he's the reason." After seeing his doc, he's the reason why Biggie and Tupac got killed. You know what I'm saying? So, and
Junior,
I don't know
Junior,
if that's true or not, but
Junior.
if it is true, he would be a horrible human being. That's one of my two of my favorite,
Yes.
most favorite artists. But I don't know for sure. But
Mhm.
if it's true, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Well, well to me, I think it looks kind of true. even,
Well, you know what? You know what though,
even if
Dre? I
it's not.
I just come back behind that and say it looks crazy.
Yo, yeah, it looks crazy than a motherfucker.
It looks crazy. I don't know how true none of that shit is. None of us know because we wasn't there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It looks wild. The picture that's being painted look wild in the motherfucker, but we wasn't there, so we really don't know. You know how this industry is something else. Everything is built off hype.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know for real, for real. Um, all I can say is this: the man is in a terrible, terrible position, and whether the accusations are true or not,
Hmm.
it's a it's a crazy thing, and it's some shit that can ruin that man's life, his career. Rather, and see, we live in the time where if some shit is true or not, it still fucks you up in the game.
Yeah, his
Mm-hmm.
legacy is pretty much destroyed.
Oh,
Let's
tarnished.
It's
Oh yeah.
it's
So
let's just
toast.
keep that a
you
buck.
know,
No
I would
butter.
I would just hate to know that. I don't even want to know. I I just want to see how the shit all unfold. You know what I'm saying? And
I look at it like this on a real fellas.
Harlem,
The
New York say his career is done. Let me put that on the screen. Harlem, New York say his career is done. Harlem, if you want to come in, come on in. Come on.
Harlem
yeah,
can
that
come in, but Harlem need to know this too. It's never over to the fat bitch thing. You see what I'm saying? You
Oh.
know what I'm saying? We can all speak our opinion in the
Mm,
whole nine, but God got Diddy life in His hands, and time will reveal where all this shit goes. So, you know
right.
what I'm saying? We need to pump
The
our brakes
barge.
up because
Can we?
because we really don't know what it is. You got a lot of people that feel a certain way about Diddy and people of power like that don't like him and certain for certain reasons and things like that. See, A lot of this shit cannot even be true. But it's a fire that to be fueled.
True. But
On
let's look at
when
it from this way, Pop, if you don't mind me saying. When has 50 really taken a lot of L's? And when would he really set himself up to put himself in a position to take an L to one of his biggest ops by putting this documentary out and potentially risk getting sued? See,
yeah,
that's what kind of builds
yeah,
credibility in my eye. A little bit of what he's saying on this
yeah,
documentary might be true.
yeah. But Junior, think about this though. Fifth came into the game. He
Mm.
got his gain off finding certain things about motherfuckers that shut niggas' career down so he can stand up. You see, see, this shit can go a bunch of different ways. No disrespect to you, Fifth, but everybody already know how you know what I'm saying. Fifth whole demeanor.
Mm.
Everybody already get that. So
That Joker came out with how to rob.
yeah, we ain't gonna play
True.
dumb to the whole fact that you know what I'm saying that a lot of people in the world felt like that Fifth um, was an opportunist. We ain't gonna
Hmm.
let's not act like what I'm saying people don't look at shit like that. Me personally, I don't feel like Fifth is opportunist. I just feel like Fifth is like any other motherfucker. Get in where you fit in, and if you got a little beef or probably a little jealousy about some shit, it's gonna make you act a certain way. I totally get that shit, but I don't take nobody's opinion on shit unless I understand and know what the fuck it is for myself. And I wasn't there, so I can't even put no I I can't put no game on it. On,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
on
feel that.
Queen
I can
G,
respect that. I respect that.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
I can't
I
do that
mean, I
because
thought,
because
oh, go ahead.
that's like saying if a motherfucker put some shit out about one of us, that's not true. But the whole world will start believing that shit and all that. What that do for us?
Yeah. Yeah.
So how
It's
do we
just the
fight
fact
that?
that
How
it's
the
just the
fuck do we
fact that
fight
all the
that?
proof, all the evidence that they came up with in court that was validated
No,
on
that
that
don't mean that
level.
it's true though, Willie.
Yeah,
That don't mean that it's
I mean,
true.
we got the jail is full of and I'm sure nephew can go ahead and attest to it that the jail is full of
You
niggas
passing on time
that's
right now.
innocent.
No, that shit gotta be valid. You would have had to been there. You can't go off what the court said, what you know what I'm saying, what the jury done
Well, we
said, or what
really
they
can't
done
do all for nothing there. Can't nothing in the courts be
No, but
trusted. Ain't
nigga,
nothing.
but bro, that's how this shit been based on for years. Bro, if you wasn't there, you gotta know how to walk on thin ice. Cause this thin ice, anybody that speak on this topic or topics of this nature, from a R. Kelly topic,
That's why we
from a
say
Diddy
allegedly all the
topic,
whole time. That's all.
you gotta know how to move on that shit.
Bro,
Cause
come on now, dog. Come on, man.
About it
judge that
though,
shit.
what's the truth about it? Because I understand what you're saying. You talk about like the weight in the industry and all that. But the only thing we ain't saying nothing
That's
different.
stupid. Use your common sense.
And for entertainment purposes only. This got the same thing everybody on the whole planet is watching on every TikTok and on every news station. We ain't saying nothing different. All we can say, like you just said, we don't nobody was there, but all we can say is and comment on are is the evidence that we heard on, not the man. We ain't talking about the man. The man, because if you're talking about people that's in a joint like that, R. Kelly's still one of the coldest niggas to ever write a song. I mean,
Yeah, Willie, we
R&B.
ain't
I'm talking
talking
about
about
ever.
that though. We know
But
how cold
and
Tales is.
hold on. A movie came on. Let me get this out. A movie came on. They took the stuff from a movie and stuff that they heard of from the past, and they put the man away. I still love his music. I don't care where that nigga at.
Yeah,
I
Willie, we
mean, where
hear
that
all
dude at?
that,
I still love the
but
music.
Willie, we not talking
But
about that, Willie. We talking about cats that's being convicted of reasons that we don't even really know about. For real, we just hearing
see,
nigga,
the
we
only
on the
reason we know
outside on
about the
social
R. Kelly
media. We
stuff is
weren't
because
even
we was there.
there.
But that go for every murder and everything. If you wasn't there, then you can't say
If you
Q
wasn't
killed
there,
all
so
these niggas.
how can you make a true statement? of how you
But
feel. You wasn't
you
there.
can
You
you
just
can
getting
comment off
hearsay.
of just off of what we doing is just talking about what's in the news. We're not talking about how we, unless the question come about how you feel about it. Now, do I think he did all of that? Only because, like you said, you know people, and I know people that's right in that used to be in that circle. So, do I think he did some of that? Yeah, but that don't take away from the fact what a lot of people missed in this documentary though. What I believe a lot of people missed in this documentary is if Fifth was just on "I'm finna crash your head," he could have just crashed his head and that was it. He gave that man all the flowers, ran down his whole history, his whole
That's
climb,
why we
how he
gotta
rose
make
to
sure
greatness and
what we
everything.
say.
And then, but he did also put in the stuff that was garbage that happened that he was a part that he so called allegedly was a part of. But the man gave him
Okay, and
mad
that's fine.
flowers.
Yeah,
He
he
gave
did that.
mad flowers. But
But
we
for
just
cats
commenting
like
off
us,
what we were on
but
TV.
for
That's all.
cats like us that wasn't there, we need to at some point know when to let the cat take our tongue. Chill out.
Right, but all the people that was in the documentary were there. These are official people that were there.
Okay, but we wasn't there.
No, we weren't there. I mean, we only spectating. But
And see,
but
that
Lil
shit
Rod
can make it break.
had his
That shit can
booty
make it break.
spectated on.
I ain't getting that right
That's
there.
fact.
And
He
his
The
partner
old
had
booty hole.
was
Now you
running
can't
up
even
in
stay in
too.
good.
Yeah, I can't get into it that deep because I wasn't there, man. So you know what I'm saying. Whatever God got for every individual, that's what God got for him, and everybody is excuse me, proven innocent until proven guilty.
but he's
So
been proven guilty. That's why he in
Well, in the
jail.
court of law, he was
no, no, no,
proven
no, no,
guilty
no,
though.
no, 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 no. Don't say that. He's been
Why he
proven
in
guilty
jail?
according to how the law works enough to convict you. But all the stuff we've been hearing, that don't mean that all that shit was true, man. Don't get caught up in that shit like that. Because you can do some shit right now. And motherfuckers will stretch that shit. And you be like, I ain't even do all that. I'm not even that kind of animal.
Right, right.
So how do you expect for people to take you and look at you and feel about you to help you in that situation? So we got to be
Right.
careful, man. See, the problem is this for me: society and social media go off what people say 98%, and that's
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
if your funky black ass wasn't there, how the fuck you gonna jump on a team to say, hey, I got reasons to believe this and believe that? Man, that's bullshit. I'm
Mm,
past that. That's in the review. On
mm,
Unc, on Unc now. That's bullshit. Cause we already know people do shit for likes. The average
Hmm.
motherfucker, they go off shit. The average motherfucker go off shit like this. Cause these few motherfuckers says that it's credible. That's bullshit. It's
mm,
not credible. It's not
mm,
credible.
mm.
The only credibility is if your ass was there, motherfucker.
Are you Diddy friend?
Is that a bitch? No,
I'm just asking.
no,
I'm just asking because you really sound like y'all homeboys in this motherfucker. I'm just
no,
trying to figure out.
no, 2020. No, 2020. I'm just a realist.
Yeah, yeah.
I
No,
deal with shit because right now a motherfucker can AI you and me and look like we did some shit that we didn't do. So
that's a
how do we
fact.
expect? How,
Real talk. Real talk.
how do we supposed to fuck with that?
Right.
And,
No,
and
you're right on that.
we have millions of motherfuckers looking at us guilty, and that shit ain't even us. That monster not even us. That the picture that they paint.
Right.
We gotta start dealing with reality, man. Bullshit ain't nothing.
So so my question becomes how where do we go in any in any situation when somebody is being charged with something and then go to court, it's been vetted and found out, and then because court ain't always right. You absolutely right. I'm talking
Court
like
is
I
not
got
always right, Mr. Willie.
right now I got a cousin in jail that been in jail for about 20 something years, and he got 120 years and he wasn't even there. And the one that did it was in the courtroom and they kicked him out,
Come
talking
on,
about
man.
contempt of court because he kept hollering in the court. He didn't do it. So I know that to
Come
be
on,
true.
man.
What we
Mm.
talking about is this case right here, though. From what you see, remember we had this conversation last time with the Ray J stuff and all of that with the old girl.
Believe nothing you see
If
and nothing you
if
hear in this day and time. Believe
Mm.
so,
none of
what do
that
you
shit.
believe then?
I don't believe shit unless I was there.
Yeah, twin.
You don't believe nothing.
No,
Yeah,
I only believe when I was there. I don't believe none of this shit going on out here. If I wasn't there, I don't believe it.
mm. Q, what you think, man?
I mean, Pop's definitely got, you know what I'm saying, the way. So I'm kind of, I kind of like what Pop's saying, but I still like to play devil's advocate. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yes,
at the
sir.
end of the day, you like Pop's just saying, you're right. We wasn't there, so we can't really speak on it for real, for real. But there is been evidence of other people being there. So it's like being able to look at it from that perspective too, Pop. You know, it's like, okay, yeah,
I
we wasn't there,
understand,
but
Junior. I
all of this
understand.
other stuff coming in too. You know, we
I
got people that's
understand.
actually on the stand testifying. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and
Man, I understand, Junior, but fuck them people. They wasn't even there.
no, the people on the stand that was some the ones that were actually on the stand, they were there. That's why they were able to testify.
With Junior, I wasn't there. So for me to jump off the building in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't there. So
Oh shit.
I don't know what it was.
I was in front of my TV, so I was there watching it on the
No,
TV.
you
So
was
that's kind of
watching
why I was there.
you was watching some shit that was put together, nigga. But your
I,
ass
I
wasn't
know,
there. Nigga,
but but
your
but
ass
on a
wasn't there, nigga.
I was
You
there. I
was
was in
standing in
front
the
of the
motherfucking
TV.
ring
I was
on
in
fucking
front of
top.
the 55-inch watching it. I was there,
Hey,
right
I ain't
there,
gonna even lie to
live
you,
in that
know, so I was right there
motherfucking
with you,
color.
bro. Hey, we
No,
was
but
present,
no,
Jack.
but on the no, but I'm just messing. I'm just messing with. But on a serious note, true enough, this is barbershop talk, right? You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? We no, none of us was there. Um, and to look at how it was put together. At the end of the day, a check was made. Okay, let's just look at that from this standpoint. This cat and whoever was involved with it got paid. Who's to say that Diddy and 50 is not in on it, and he getting a cutback or kickback on that? Who
We
knows?
don't
We
know. We
don't know.
wasn't
None of
there.
this we know. So from all points of view, it's strictly for entertainment purposes for us. It's for us to have this kind of dialogue and go back and forth. But to look at it, I mean, is it paints a very bad picture. But like Mello said,
Yeah.
by us not being actual present, true enough, we can't really say. But as far as just dinner table talk, barbershop talk, yeah, I mean it looks bad. It
It's a
looks bad.
great
And
Absolutely.
conversation piece.
This out.
It's a
oh
Check
yeah,
this
great
out.
conversation piece. If you
oh
the
yeah,
type of
100%.
motherfucker that just want to pass conversation around, but we wasn't that man. So I don't know what that man did with the baby oil and all I can go off of
But
what
I
I
don't know
saw.
too many men, twin, that will actually just sit in front of a camera and talk about,
You ain't lying.
when
Cause
I
how
woke
they
up,
got
I was
ran up
so
in?
nigga. I'm not
Yeah,
saying that. I'm
that's
not doing
fine.
that. I
Yeah,
was I
that's
was so when I woke up, and
No, I ain't doing none of that.
man,
I
that's
ain't
Hey,
doing
he
none
wild.
of that.
man,
constantly sexually
who
abused
does
me
that
while I
Because,
was
because
a
I said,
2025?
25% owner of the company. And this dude was
Hey,
25%
how you doing?
of the
My
company.
name is Lil Rod, and I'm so
And he said,
no.
right,
Come on,
right. This
stop.
ain't what this ain't
No
no
sir,
AA meeting.
no sir.
I mean,
No
No.
I,
Rumps Anonymous. No, we not
I
doing
Right.
that.
only
No
look
sir.
at
No sir.
Well, look at this, y'all. Look at this.
me personally. I
Pressure.
only look at shit when the artist himself came on and said, Yeah, I've been fucked in the ass and blah blah blah.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't even
Hey,
do blah 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 if I say that.
No, no,
Right.
no, no, no.
right, because ain't no more block Lewis. You just blot out with the first.
Ooh, we,
Exactly.
Hey man,
Hey man.
when
Hey,
the
bruh.
motherfucker that did the
Yeah,
fucking in the
it
ass,
was in the A man. It was in the A man.
Right,
hey, but
right.
look at this. Hey, Diddy is under a lot of pressure. And speaking of pressure, this is the original public announcement Unc them with their new single, Pressure.
up man.
Feel pressure, you feel pressure. Feel pressure, you feel pressure. I feel. Got the pressure, you feel the pressure. We feel. Let's go, let's go. You wanna be a wife and live a life that ain't no pressure. You want a better life, we can catch a flight. You and I forever, girl. We'll fly around the world. Nothing but diamonds and pearls. I F with you, that's my word. Cause you're my girl, yeah, yeah. Whatever you want, whatever you need, I'm gon' get it, baby. I'm gon' get it, baby. You know I'ma get it, baby, yeah. What you wanna do? It's your mood. How you wanna play it, baby? Ready when you ready, baby. You make me feel like I can be.
Unc them. Sir, we back in the building.
Yes,
With,
sir.
with that pressure. That pressure goes hard.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
it does.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
Shout
Yeah.
out to Unc now.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Twin,
Yes, sir.
don't be upset, man. We only
Man,
know
I'm
what
not upset, 20.
man,
I'm
we
just,
only know what they telling us.
I
And
just can't allow, you know what I'm saying? Nothing about our organization getting caught up in saying some shit that will haunt us later, man. I can't do that shit, man. Nigga, we wasn't there, so you know what I'm saying? Hey, the documentary is out there. Everybody can speak their opinion about it and the whole nine, but Unc them ain't on none of that shit. We don't know what that man did. We don't know what got him incarcerated right now. You know what I'm saying? It's always the what? The underlay for the overplay. We don't know who he pissed off that pulled some bullshit that don't even hold no charges.
right.
But the fact that it can be put out here like that, we don't know.
Mhm. Mhm.
So hey
Very
man,
slippery slope.
Bro, come on
Very.
now, dog. Come on, man.
Hey, all I know is I'm trying to look at it with my good common sense.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
I'm just trying to look at it with some common sense. And all of these people, let's just keep it a buck now, twin. All these people cannot be wrong. That's all I'm saying. Now we
no,
don't
they
know.
can't, Dre.
We wasn't
No, they
there,
can't. But I wasn't there, so I don't know. I just
right?
gotta I just gotta shut the fuck up. Diddy gotta tell me himself he did all that shit.
Right, right.
Kale's gotta tell me he did all that shit out his mouth to me. I can't go off what the fuck the world and media is doing, man, because this shit's so fucked up. I just can't do it, bro.
Yeah, and Beauty is Me is saying the same thing. She said, with the way things are going, anyone could be accused of anything. Thank you, Beauty is Me.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you, Beauty.
Hey man, Willie,
Yes, sir.
did he do it?
Oh shit.
From the evidence, you hear, bro? He's like, oh man, this nigga, yeah. I mean, this brother, yeah, I apologize, y'all. I got a little thing about the NIDGA. I love it. But this dude, with the evidence that's been presented, same thing I said last week. With the evidence that's out there, the evidence says he did it. There wasn't nobody there in the
No.
John Wayne Gacy
But
and that
but
other
but
hood.
but
Wasn't
Willie,
nobody there.
But Willie, we in such a fucked up space right now. What's real evidence? We don't even know no more.
Well, as far as what the evidence, I'm talking about court. I ain't talking about the documentary. Documentary was excellent. I'm talking about it was excellently laid out. It showed everybody, at least on here, who saw it, that it was other people involved that wasn't even involved in the court
Yeah,
situation
that
at
can be a
all.
money thing too. That can be a money thing.
And
If them
and
motherfuckers, if Diddy ain't telling me himself, or Kale's telling me himself, and all these other motherfuckers, hey man, I'm just
see,
shutting the fuck up.
only reason I can't go on that, bruh, is because if somebody if somebody do something wrong to somebody in your family, you wasn't there, but everybody in your family say that they did it, and you wasn't there, and the courts say that they did it. You happy that you got some type of justice for what happened to your family? That's fine. But then if I take that if I take the stance of I wasn't there on everything, then did nobody do nothing? Because it is true for people here in America, you innocent until proven guilty. You got a court. I mean, you guilty. My bad. Excuse me, y'all. You guilty until you proven innocent here. That's why you get arrested in the first place. So you guilty first, and then your lawyer's job is to poke holes in the defense in the prosecutor situation to get people who are not a jury of your peers to say that you did or didn't do something. And it's all about the evidence presented. They got to vet the
All right, so let
evidence
me ask you
and
this. Let me ask you
uh-huh.
this then. How well do you trust lawyers?
How well see the thing is from out here, ain't no lawyer to be trusted. You know what I'm saying? They out for they only thing that they trust is the dollar. So ain't no lawyer to be trusted. The
Ain't
whole
no lawyer in
situation
the
here
world to
is
be trusted.
right.
Ain't no
So
lawyer in
now
the world to
what
be
you looking
trusted.
at, what we looking at, fam, is you're right. We weren't there, so we can't identify the crimes with our eyes off of being there. But that is not the world nor the society that you live in. And you don't live in that land. Now, if you was in another land and you said something and you and your partner said something, it made it true, and then dude had to, or if she had to file the consequences, then that's cool. But where we live, you follow the laws of the land, and that where we live, if the evidence is good enough to prove on one end that somebody did it that was bad and actually did something like bother somebody in your family, but we not gonna accept this evidence because we don't want to. No, I mean and then we just speaking off of what we see on TV. We're not speaking about whether we was there. So they use that word alleged all the time and all of that. And then I'm just saying off of what I saw in the court and off of what I saw in the in on the dock, more so the court than the dock. It's like, man, this dude is a ruthless dude, man. And this is, I mean, that's a ruthless dude. This is
Hey
stuff that's been
man,
going around in the situation for a long time. I know, I understand your politics right now. I
Hey,
understand, but we just like any other TikToker,
all right. So
podcaster,
when we speak of
news
ruthless,
station, everywhere
when
else.
we speak of ruthless, when we speak of ruthless, who's more ruthless than the motherfucker that run this country right now? Since we want to talk about politics,
Nobody,
so we ain't got to
nobody,
get that deep. All right then.
nobody, ain't nobody that ruthless.
okay, well,
Oh, I ain't that.
Beauty is me said, if they had better actors when it came to R. Kelly, I would have been partial. All the females got immunity. Two of them was bribed by the government. The truth doesn't need any, and that's beauty is me.
Okay.
And see,
Mm.
and you know what? It that she if if it was if we all had our own situations, I felt like, and I'm gonna get right back on. I'm gonna leave this alone. I'm just going because we got a tendency of jumping off topic. I
And
felt like the dude had been asking for help forever. That's all. He been asking for help forever, and the yes men that was around him at the time, and the people that was around him at the time didn't. I mean, So some people said, "Come on, man, for real." But he did what he did. It wasn't enough. You know, he ain't had no help like that. Like one
Mm.
person that I know of was like, "Come on and come on," and it just didn't register. So he needed some help. That's all, cause he just needed help. This dude
What,
right here we
what me?
talking about now, this allegedly Diddy Love, allegedly, this dude was power starving. He said I ate
Man,
about the
he's
only
locked
person
up
that
for
you could
other reasons. He's
yeah,
locked up
that's
for
he
reasons we
yeah.
don't even know about. It ain't got nothing to do with no baby oil and no motherfucking sex parties or none of that shit. See, that's what makes society so weak minded. That's why they become the consumers of all the bullshit. Man, that man, we don't know what nigga that nigga so big in the industry. We don't know why the fuck him and Kale's locked up. And when we get a certain education and understand that shit, that's when I
Well,
feel we should probably
I can kind of tell you why. I can kind of interject on that, pops. The real big reason why he's in there and getting all this stuff thrown on him was because he started biting the hand that was feeding him. He started going after that liquor company, was trying to get more than what he was equally shit, did more than what they were bargaining for.
That's a
And you
fact.
know what I'm saying? That liquor company, man, there was some powerful Jews. There was some really, really powerful people. And I think that's why he's dealing with everything he's dealing with right now because he
okay,
started to get too greedy when it came to the Ciroc brand.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. I see that too.
okay.
Yeah, and you know what? You what nephew, you're right, because the honest opinion, my honest opinion about both of them dudes that we were just speaking on is that like for the elder dude, Sony owe him 900 and some odd $1 million. They don't want to pay him. They're not gonna give him
mm,
that money. Why would I give you $1 billion, nigga, when I've been keeping your $1 billion all this time? They're not gonna give him that money like that. It's not gonna happen. So
mm,
so we're gonna go ahead because everybody here on the phone know that both of these cats, this stuff been going on for a long, 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 long time.
I
mm-hmm.
don't
And
know.
any and
I
everybody
don't
knew
know
it.
shit.
If
I don't know
everybody in
shit.
the industry
All
knew
this
it,
shit is
then the
brand new to
feds
me.
knew it too. Where it's
I
been
don't know
talk of
shit.
this stuff
I ain't
going
no
on for a
investigator.
long, long time.
Hey,
So
Mr.
since
Willie,
if the
Mr.
feds
Willie.
didn't hold on, bro, hold on. If the
No, I'm
feds
just
didn't do
telling
nothing
you
about it all this
that I
time,
don't know shit. I'm not no investigator. I'm just hearing all this shit. And hey,
that's what I just said. It's been talk of these actions going on in the industry for a long, long time. So if it's been talk of it going on a long, long time, it's been investigations, and they don't just hear stuff and don't do nothing. It's been all that going on for years. One of them almost got caught up and got loose the first time. So now it's in there already. All of that information is right there in their face. The only reason they getting popped off now is because they protection, they clout took their hands off.
all
Once
right.
your
So let me
Mm.
ask you
clout
this.
take your hands off, then I ain't do what you gotta do. I ain't got nothing to
All right.
say.
So
Do
all right. So
whatever it
let me
is you
ask you
gotta do.
this. Since you talking like that, let me ask you this. When are they gonna let the big kingpin drug dealers loose out of jail?
When they gonna let them
That
loose,
they
you say?
no. When are they gonna let them loose? Like they didn't let all the weed motherfuckers that been selling big bulks of weed and all that shit loose because now when the cocaine motherfuckers that's been dealing all them drugs gonna get loose because all that shit had to come over here and the government had to know that it was coming over here they to even
Yeah,
allow it.
of course
When
Hey,
are
they
them
hey,
niggas
did.
gonna get free?
hey,
When them
hey, man.
when are them niggas gonna get free?
Hey, twin. Now we talking about the government. We need to go to a commercial.
Let's go to a
This
commercial, man.
is the original announcement. Names. Don't play.
Fast, Jack.
No, no, you need to take these back.
Hell shit, that's government.
No, no, you need to take these back. You need to take these back. You need to get your son some shoes. Get him some new ones. That's why he ain't got the ones that you bought him on.
Girl, you don't need them. If it can't make you happy, then babe, you don't need them.
Return the shit.
I gotta go to work this weekend.
I don't give a fuck. You got new shoes on now? What the fuck?
I can't wear
Your
them.
shoes look better than my son.
What, Uncle?
We talking about to rub your feet when you get home.
Feel for you, baby, you know I feel for you. I'ma put him on his back, spend a little cash, he won't do that for you, babe. But for you, you know I will. Oh.
Unk them.
Dope.
Unk in the building. So let's just touch on this point. And these are the facts. It came out of dude's own mouth, right? Lil Rod. Lil Rod is a dope, super dope producer. He was hired to come on and put Diddy's Love album together. And he said himself in the documentary that sometimes after the wild parties, he woke up in the bed with Diddy and was sore and couldn't remember nothing. What's you guys' take on that?
Hey, he did it. He did it. He did it more than once. So my take on it is, if that happened to you the first time and you woke up like that, then why you take that? Why you drink something else from him? Why you eat something? I'm not never finna lay down get nappy around this dude. They don't tell him what's gonna happen. Don't take nothing from him. But that's foul, man. I mean, if the character that we speaking on, just the character, if the character had to do that type of stuff to to go and run up in men and all of that, what is your mental process like? What happened to you as a kid, man? They got you like this, like to go run up into men when you got half the country of bad women that want to get with you. You choose to run up in a man that don't want it.
Right.
I'm shutting the fuck up because I wasn't there. I don't know what them niggas ran up in.
Q, what you think, man?
I mean, the rumors have been around for decades. You know what I'm saying? You look at all the previous artists. You know, all had run-ins with him. Like, eventually, the story has to be true, man. It seems like every bridge he possibly had was burned. So I
No, it
mean,
ain't got to be true. It ain't got to be true. This can be
I
that
mean,
part of the industry of the game. That shit is popular enough to bring a certain kind of propaganda.
nah, Pop, you gotta look
Propaganda.
at 112. You gotta look at Mac 10. You gotta look at Mace. You gotta look at Biggie.
I
You gotta
wasn't
look
there.
at Justin Bieber, Danity Kane. I mean, this man and has so many groups and brought in so many people, and he shut them down. I mean, so many of them got shut down. So I
But
mean,
who knows why though? Who knows why? I wasn't there, so I can't say it's true because of those. I wasn't there.
Stand
so
I
your
wasn't
ground.
there.
Quinn is standing his ground right now. He's standing his
Right.
ground.
so I mean,
Because I'm standing my ground because I was not fucking there. I don't know the truth. So how I'm
Right.
gonna say who's right or who's wrong? I wasn't there. None of us were there. So how could we get on this motherfucker and say what seems to be true because of what we didn't heard? We wasn't fucking there. It don't matter how many people said it. We was not there.
Okay, so what about the fact when he drug freaking Cassie down that damn hallway and kicked her in the head and all that? We don't believe that either. We saw
No,
that.
no, that's something else. We saw that. We didn't see the rest of the baby oil and all that shit.
but Pops, to your logic though, you're saying that we weren't there. So AI could have edited
No,
that
but we
video
saw
too.
that. But that
But
was shown, and that wasn't AI.
but I'm just playing devil's advocate here though. You know what I'm saying? We
No,
wasn't
but
there.
Right.
that's just what I'm saying though, Junior. We wasn't there, but it showed him kicking this hole in the head with his with you know what I'm saying with the bathrobe on and all
Hey,
that
hey,
shit.
but like you said
It
earlier, you
showed
don't know
that.
if they was AI. AI could have easily did that. You
No,
don't
no,
know.
no, that
You
wasn't
don't
AI.
know.
That
How
wasn't
do you
AI,
know?
nigga. He
See,
kicked the
you
bitch.
can't do that,
He
man. You can't do
he
that.
kicked the bitch. He did that. But we ain't saw no AI, not even AI or no reality shit of the baby oil and him fucking niggas in the ass. We ain't saw none of that shit. So that shit, I'm
And
standing the
I'm
fuck
glad
out
we
of.
didn't.
Yeah. I don't know what
I
right.
ain't getting that shit like that.
Not eating popcorn or chips, sitting back
None of that
watching
shit.
that.
None of that
No,
shit.
sir.
no
None of
sir.
that premature
Oh,
shit.
Not zooming in,
Cause this shit,
fast forwarding, or rewinding.
right?
No, sir.
Because this shit is
No,
really bigger
sir.
than what we talking about. We just on the
There
podcast.
won't be no
This shit
pause
way
button
bigger
in
than what the fuck
here.
we even know.
Nah, I'm going to the gas station and I ain't coming back till that mug is off.
did y'all see the guy who started Bad Boy with him? He had 25% of the company, and Diddy wanted it back. And he had a baseball bat ready to knock his block off if he didn't sign that 25% back over to him. Do y'all believe that?
Yeah.
Mm.
I wasn't there. I don't know.
Oh
I
shit.
wasn't there. Okay, but okay, so
Yeah.
into your point, Draysky, I will say this. To elaborate on that point, he also talked about how he had relations
Yeah, he
with
ran
Diddy.
up in too.
Now this is
Yeah.
the second cat in this dot talking about some type of penetration going on.
Right.
Okay, you know now why are these men
Yes.
confessing to getting poked?
Right.
Hmm?
That part.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
I got
crazy.
I got one word. I got one word. Nasty. Just nasty. Okay? Nasty.
yeah.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah. This
Everybody
is
had their own
crazy.
preference, but mm,
Right. Right. And he taking it.
Well, all I know is this:
his
the West
catchphrase
Coast
was
Club
take that,
announcement
take that.
company got a new
I'm just
single
saying.
out called
Yeah.
called
Hey, what
"Sitting
catchphrase
on the
was take
Countryside."
that, take
I
that.
need
I'm just
Uh,
saying.
that for a fucking fact.
right. He was
None of
take
that for
that. Take that. He meant that literally. Take
Literally.
that. Right. Just take that.
Take that. A lot of evidence. A lot of
Wow.
evidence. I'm
Mac,
just
That
saying.
was a good one, though. That was
You
amazing.
like that? You like that? You
I
like
like
that?
what you did with that. I see what you did with that.
Oh yeah, okay.
somebody might feeding back. Somebody might feeding back. I don't know who it is.
You say what?
I say somebody Mike is feeding back. Oh, I think it might have been Twin Mike. Maybe he gonna come back in. But yeah, man.
Yeah, this was crazy. It was
I mean,
it was a whole crazy situation. I mean, like it showed the diabolical side that some people who only heard about it because it was a dude in the documentary that I heard all of what I heard about dude from him who was in that plane with him in his little private plane when they took the pictures and all that. I heard it directly from that dude sitting next to him mouth. So it's some stuff to be believed. I'm talking about now. I tell you what. Now I'm gonna ask y'all a question. I'm gonna ask the brothers a question. Now, now, just off of the character, off of with Mr. Willie's born character, born his born self. If somebody just said to you out of nowhere that man, Mr. Willie, man, he finally snapped, he did it to a nigga, would you believe it?
Mm.
Even if I ain't saying it to you, off of what you know about Mr.
yeah,
Willie's the way Mr. Willie get down back in, would you believe that?
I
Because
ain't
I
gonna
never have,
Mm.
but would you believe it though? Because you know me,
right.
you know capability. So would you believe that I did it, or would you wait and see?
I would have to wait and see. My grandpa used to always say, "If you ain't got me on camera, you ain't got me." So I would have to sit back and wait and see, man. We'll let more evidence come out.
Okay, well, can you guys see this comment that came in from Beauty is Me? This is one of my day ones. She said, "Where's the selective outrage when Rihanna said Jay threatened to throw her out of a wedding and made her stay for 3 days until she signed her contract? Her words, not mine." What do you guys think about that?
Mm, that's
Q?
my that's my first time hearing this one. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I normally keep
yeah,
up
I ain't
on all
never
the
heard
gossip,
that one.
but this is the first time I'm ever hearing about this.
Yeah, I've never heard that one.
I thought this was a seamless transaction between, you know what I'm saying, Rihanna, Jay, and the camp. I didn't know that transpired right there. So I'm kind of mind blown with that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they
What about
cool now. That's what's so tripped out. They cool now. If all that happened, they cool now.
Right,
So
right.
what
you
about
know,
you, Lo?
I mean, from what we see in the media when it deals with recording artists, actors, and so on and so forth, it's pretty much the same scenario. You see a cat get strong armed or threatened or whatever, and then they fold, they speak out, then all of a sudden they catch amnesia and be like, "No, I was just under duress, or I was this or that. I really didn't mean what I said." I mean, we see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Just like with Cardi B and Doja Cat. They was talking
Mm.
about how the industry was demonic, and they having these rituals and they doing this and doing that. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. And they put it on their social media. Now this is before the AI was real heavy. You know what I'm saying? They calling out, they crying, they doing all of this,
Right.
and then in the next post or the next day, it's back to business as normal. They acting like they didn't even say the stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
they got some shit
it's
going on that's called damage control, which a lot of niggas don't have coming into the game.
Hmm.
Damage control.
Good point.
Let's stay
yeah.
aware. Let's stay aware. Let's not get caught up in the hype.
Well, twin, Chris Brown blacked Rihanna's eyes shut. Did he do it or didn't he?
I don't know if he did or not. I wasn't there. I don't know if he did it and why he did it, if he did do it. We don't know
Right.
what she did to that. She could have started sucking the nigga dick and biting his balls off. I made
Oh,
him sucking the eye. We don't fucking know.
oh shit.
Bro, come on now,
I don't.
dog. Come on, man.
She had some blue blockers on at the end of the
Mm,
motherfucking situation.
mm.
Oh
I
shit.
wasn't there.
I'm,
I don't know
I'm not
what happened.
speaking on.
Chris have to
Mm,
tell me himself and Rihanna in the same room to tell
no.
me what happened. And I go off that. I don't go off what nigga believe nothing you see and nothing you hear.
that's nothing.
That's how I'm living my life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to know. I'm good. I don't want to know. I
Right.
don't want to know.
And I don't even give a fuck enough. I don't even want to know. I don't give a fuck.
Mm,
All I know, whatever caused that situation, they never need to ever do that again.
Right.
Mm.
That's all I know.
That's
But
all you know?
I want enough for none of the shit we talking about. So I can't even give a real response on none of this shit.
Hmm.
I just can't.
Interesting.
Very interesting. What's interesting is the shit that's been going on in this shit for years. You find out later that none of the shit you thought you realized was not never true and all that shit. Hey, look, I understand. There's some truth in every lie. There's some truth somewhere.
Yeah.
But since I wasn't there, I can't determine what was the truth or a lie.
Right.
And it's so much of it going on. I ain't even got time to even be worried about that shit. Hey, what Dr. Dre said back in the day, trying to get this motherfucking label off. Give a fuck about that
Right.
shit.
Right. Well,
Trying to
we
get this
just,
label
you
off.
know, we just here as spectators at the end of the day, and
Oh,
and we
okay.
just giving our opinion, just talking our talk. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's talk our
Oh
talk.
yeah.
Let's use what if
What if?
in our talk. Let's just use what if. What if that shit was real? How would we, respond to it? What's our feelings on if all the allegations are true?
Right.
Now, Willie, you can go and jump off the roof. Junior, you can jump out the building and shit with your, you know what I'm saying, without a helmet. Because this is a what if. Because I'm looking at it how spectators look at shit now. Because I wasn't there, but from a spectator's point of view, shit, shit is crazy. It looks fucked up.
It looks really bad, man. It looks really bad that grown
Yeah.
men and they've been penetrated.
Yeah.
No
But
real
see, my
grown
whole
men.
thing is this. My
They
whole
just not.
thing is this. If you will sell your soul to be a part of a camp, to get in the organization of the camp, you have to get penetrated. You's already a super Rick James freaky extra motherfucker anyway, and that's what
Right.
you wanted. So get the fuck out of here. If a motherfucker didn't handcuff you and rape you down, or 10 niggas held you down, and the motherfucker go in your bully hole, nigga, get the fuck out of here. That's what you been on.
But allegedly, in the baby oil was some type of substance that was like knocking them out.
I don't
That's what
know
I
Yeah,
about
heard.
that.
GHB,
That's
the
what I
date
heard
rape,
too.
the date
I
rape drug
wasn't
is
there,
what they
so
say
I don't
was
know about
there.
the baby oil with the substance in it. I just don't know.
Right. None of us know, but we
We
just
just
speak
we just
what
talking about what we
what we
hearing.
what we
That's
hearing.
all.
Exactly. So
Now they say that was that date rape drug that do that to you. Like that GHB is supposed to make you not remember nothing and make you real lethargic to where you ain't in control really of
Nah.
your own self. And they've been
Mm-hmm.
That's too
using
much.
that drug
See, I
and
look at
rape
it like this though.
scenarios.
That's such some matrix shit. How it only started getting exposed when they say he did it?
Because his protection, his clout to raise their hands off of.
No sir. No sir.
That's all. Because
No sir.
it's no other way to say that's just like dudes in the hood who who dope joint been going for years and years and never get popped off. And then out of nowhere they get a raid and they get popped off. That's because they didn't pay that last time. Them police know already. They didn't pay the police and the police stay out the way. But then when they
But
stop
out of
paying,
all the
they cloud
motherfuckers in
take
the
their hands
industry,
off of them. And then
no
now
sir.
you busted. Now everything
No
that you
sir.
done they didn't have recorded and they done had the audio and you can't beat it because you didn't pay. And they took their hands
So
off
Willie,
of them. That's the same with them.
you mean to tell me if Diddy had some substance in some baby oil,
Uh-huh.
that he's the
Yep.
only one in the industry that would have been doing that? That's
That
bullshit.
ain't what we talking about. That no, we ain't saying it because he
So what
learned
are
it
we
from
talking about
somewhere.
then?
We talking about
What are
the
we talking
fact
about?
that he had it in there. We talking about this
Nah,
character
man. That's not enough for
supposedly
me.
had
That's not
it in
enough
there.
because
Yeah,
this industry
and
is small. This is a small
if
industry.
he if he
It's a
did
small industry.
what the question was because you said if we go off the if you answer. The question was if this actually happened with substances and baby oil and taking dude's booty under the act. What you think about that if it did happen?
Well, if it
if
did happen, that's fucked
we'd
up.
all be drunk
But I
too.
refuse to believe that if that shit did happen, how he's the only motherfucker with the formula to pull that bullshit, and you got all these other motherfuckers in the industry and all that shit that ain't, you know what I'm saying, ain't got brought up on charges for doing that shit. Because this is a copycat industry. A very
Right, right.
copycat.
Now you got to think about it, fam. The other people, whether they bigger than him or smaller than him, ain't a bigger. The bigger fish not about to go down. They're gonna put it on the little fish. But the little fish don't matter because it don't matter if Bobby down the street got a hold of some GHB and raped Miss Watson. That'll be on the
It
news
just
and
don't
then
make
it'll
sense
be
to
off
me,
the
Willie.
news.
I can't be tricked
But
like
this
that. It don't make sense
this
to me
dude
because
here,
if I go and get the hottest pair of Jordans and outfits and all that shit, I'm pretty sure once y'all see the clout, I'm getting off of it. Y'all gonna go get that shit too.
so so the thing is that he ain't the first person to do it now, but he's at this point in the game, he's the most popular person on the
Well,
things that
then that
happen.
means we just
That's
gotta
what
wait and
that's
see
why they
then.
won't let out the Epstein files and all that. They won't let that out because
Man, see,
not because of the
see, now
other
you're
people
going
that's in it
somewhere
right
else. I'm
now.
not getting into the
They
Epstein shit though,
no,
Mister
I'm
Will.
saying they won't let it out because there's some influential people in there who got
I
their
ain't even
hands
dealing
on
with
it.
that part of the
Same with
game.
Diddy. Diddy had
Yeah.
some influential people who had their hand over him, covering him up to know because he was making them a lot of money. But then at the
But
point where
that's
he
only
felt like
what you
he do
that's
what he
only
want to
what you
do,
heard. That's only
no,
what you heard,
dude,
Mr. Willie.
how else can you explain him
Nigga,
getting away with these crimes all this time?
bro, your ass wasn't there. So how you gonna take a motherfucker? See, that's just like you
Then
going to a
we can't do
no,
nothing.
but
Then
hold
we
on,
can't
Willie. Let me say something though. That's like you
because I
going
wasn't
to
there.
your
Look,
kids.
check this out. We wasn't there
No,
when
bro.
Rob
No, bro.
signed
You can't
Dre
kill
then,
my
right?
concentration like that, bro. I
No,
gotta
because
tell
I
you
was still
something
talking
behind what
about
you
it, and
said.
then you.
I
Okay,
I
go
I,
ahead.
I
Go
gotta
ahead.
respond to what you said last.
Okay, okay,
That's
go
like
ahead.
you going to your kid's school and they say your son done beat up some motherfuckers and you ready to go and kill or beat up the kids that beat your son up, but you don't know what the fuck he did because you wasn't there. And he gonna tell you what he needs you to hear to stop from you from digging in his ass deep from fucking up. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Cause you wasn't my whole point of all this shit. You wasn't there. We wasn't there. So we can do the what ifs and all that shit. That's fine. But nigga, we wasn't fucking there. Let's just say my daughter slapped 10 motherfucking chicks up at the school, and all 10 of them dug in her ass. And all I know is they calling me to come to the school because my daughter just got jumped. Now I'm coming with a whole different mentality. Y'all done jumped my daughter. I'm finna, but not knowing exactly what your daughter did. See, man, we gotta use when motherfuckers say common sense ain't motherfuckers ain't got common sense. We gotta know when to use our real senses in this shit. I'm not going off none of that shit they said Diddy did, Kels did, none of these motherfuckers, right, Jay? I wasn't there. I don't know how the shit was or how it looked or none of that. You know what I'm saying? They gotta tell me personally, yeah, I did this, I did that. Other than that, this shit is a game way bigger than us. It's way bigger than us.
And to chime in on that, Mello, I agree with you on that. As far as this thing is way bigger. I mean, we crack the joke and say the line from New Jack City. This is way bigger than Nino Brown. Well, in
Way
actuality, it
bigger.
is because okay, so as you make the case to say, okay, none of us was there. We've gave our take and made jokes or whatever. But overall, I mean, true enough, yeah, we weren't there. But what we can see a pattern in and what's going on with black and brown people. We see the pattern with Bill Cosby. We see the pattern with R. Kelly. We see the pattern with Sean Combs. We see the pattern with we can go all the way back to a Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? My point is this: it continues to show that even with Michael Jackson, not doing the time, but assassinating the character. Okay, that's the point I'm trying to make. It has it has everything to do with those that strive to get more or try to go in an area where the higher ups may feel that they need to be in their place or need to be put in their place, not from a financial aspect, but from a character aspect. And let's do the flip side. We looked at a Hugh Hefner who ran an entire Playboy mansion. Okay. Hardly anything happened to him at all. Matter of fact, some of the cases that were brought on Bill Cosby was related to him being at the Playboy Mansion and these things happening there. Now, of course, Hugh Hefner has passed on, but it still lays the same foundation. Nothing happened to him.
Yeah, but
and who knows whatever happened in that mansion as well. You see what I'm saying? But
if you went there, you can't say. But think about this.
Do you understand? Do you see where I'm coming from? It's like
I know exactly
the only point I'm trying to make is that the only point I'm trying to make is
what about the pattern of industry motherfuckers that's gatekeepers and hire motherfuckers that feel threatened because you can become the next gatekeeper and they pin shit on you.
Right.
Off some basic
100%.
shit that everybody else do, but knowing how the law gonna handle your ass from, you know what I'm saying, being exposed with shit. Basic shit.
Yeah. We're saying the same thing. We're saying the same thing, 100%. Yeah, because you see these black people making moves, and just like with the whole Diddy situation, you know, he actually sued the liquor company because he was supposed to be getting a certain amount or a certain percentage that he didn't get.
So that
and
don't tell
I believe.
They don't tell you that the industry got a pattern.
That's part of the industry.
Bill Cosby down, as we know,
100%.
he wasn't there for him trying to buy a big network. They locked tails down for what? Because he wanted his publishing.
He didn't want. They say he didn't want to give up his, and they said he didn't want to give up his publishing.
I mean, we can get deep into this shit. We can. They
Just like with
Stone. They said Angie
just
Stone
like with what was that? Michael Jackson. Right. Just like with Michael Jackson, he wanted to buy Disney or not Disney, but Marvel Comics. He wanted to buy Marvel Comics. He had the bread to do that. And look at all of the stuff that happened to him. So we saying the same thing. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we saying the same thing.
Yeah.
We on the what if side of the fence.
Right. That's true.
We wasn't there.
We weren't there, but these accusations came against these black and brown people.
Hey,
first of all, and also, guys, just remember, we just talking, man. We just talking.
We just talking.
Yeah, we just talking.
Let me say this though, because the last thing those that said right now, we're talking about black and brown people. Now, since you want to say that, black and brown people been played for years, underplayed for years. Look. There's no motherfucker breathing on the planet the world hate most is a brown motherfucker because we are the originals. Now let's just go ahead and get that deep. The black man gonna always get fucked in his ass by.
Hey, man, let's space out the cussing. Let's space it out.
My bad, but just understand. The black man is the most hated man on the planet by black women, period, people, period, because we are the superiors that they've been trying to keep hidden about us brown people. So, hey, you just got to walk with the shield of God over you and yours and pray. Because we are the most hated. We the most hated. It's been that way, and it's not gonna change.
Okay, check this out. Beauty is Me said Clive Davis has been accused of a lot of heinous crimes, along with Quincy, and they both never went to trial for their deeds.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't there. Right. I don't even know what they're talking about. All I know is a new edition on CBS tonight. New edition on CBS tonight doing a Christmas special. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there.
That was a good one, Mello. That was a good one.
That
I
was a
don't know
good
about none of that, Losa.
Hey, hey,
New edition on CBS right now. New
hey,
Christmas special.
what you think about all this? Just the
Oh
last
my God.
of what we said. You know what I'm saying? The what Beauty is Me said. She said Clive Davis has been accused of a lot of heinous crimes along with Quincy, and they both never went to trial for their deeds.
Hey, and I understand Beauty. I understand that. But she's another one that wasn't there. So I'm not
Hey
finna feed.
man,
I'm not finna feed into that.
hey
She wasn't
Prince.
there.
Q, what do you think? Q, what do you think?
I mean, I'm not really too big on it, but I did hear a lot about, Clive Davis grooming P. Diddy back in the day. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the first ones that actually got his hands on P. Diddy. Um, I've heard some crazy things about Quincy Jones too, but like I don't. I get. I guess since it's always been put in this kind of light as you ain't there, so you really don't know. Now it kind of just really makes it hard for me to even really speak on a lot of things because
Right, Junior, because you wasn't
now I
there.
don't. Now it's like you say, you know what I'm saying. You kind of hearing stuff and you kind of going with it versus actually having the right evidence to actually be able to say for certain. So
No, sir.
a lot of this
I,
stuff could be in the
Now,
air, man. But I
I
mean, I
wasn't
will
there.
say one thing though. A lot of people saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just leave it at that. A lot of people are saying the same
It,
things about some things,
it's
man.
some
It kind of
truth.
makes you question.
It's some
right
truth in every lie. But to actually convict a person, I wasn't there.
Hey,
now, I
who's
gotta
there?
ask you this. I gotta ask you this, big bro. It's just like we was rapping earlier. Ain't nobody trying. I ain't trying to change the mindset. I'm just trying to get you to see where I'm coming from. Why I can't do the if I wasn't there because okay, think about it. None of us was there when R. Kelly signed public announcement. None of us was there. Not excluding Drake. None of us was there. But we got the evidence to show that Unc them is the original public announcement. But
All
that
right.
don't mean that it's true. That don't
Oh,
mean it's
No, no,
true
no, no, no,
because
no,
well
no, no,
nobody
no,
was
no.
there.
See, now you contradicting yourself because you just said
No.
Dre was there.
No,
Rick
I
was
said
there.
excluding. I'm talking about us. I'm talking about us. Well
No,
none
no,
of
no,
us
no, no,
there.
no, no, no.
I said
Dre was
excluding
there
Dre.
and
Listen
Rick
to
was
listen.
there.
No, no, no. Listen to what I said. Listen to what I said.
I
I
heard
said
what you said.
none of us, excluding Dre. None of us on here. We're not talking about Dre. Dre and Rick not in it right now. We're talking about the other people on the phone. I mean the other people on the cast.
You
The
can't
other
use that
people on the
word.
cast.
That's
Yes, you
insane.
can because you're saying we wasn't there. We wasn't
No,
there.
no, I
So
wasn't
how do we
there
believe it if we wasn't there? I
because
wasn't there. You wasn't there. Los
because
Q. None of them
no,
was there. The only
because
person that
I
was
know
there.
well enough. I've been knowing Dre before Kels knew Dre. I
But
knew
that
Dre
ain't
as
what
a
I'm
kid.
talking
We was
about.
kids.
That ain't what I'm
Now,
saying
hold
to you.
on, bro. Don't do me like
I'm
this,
saying,
bro.
no,
Let me
you,
speak.
but see,
Let
you
me
gotta
pop my
let me get
head.
mine out. You gotta let me get mine out before you can, because I let you get yours out. You said that to me before,
I've been to effed
and I
around and
broke it.
forgot because you know you're
So now,
long-winded.
right, right, right. So now, what I'm saying is, the only thing I'm in on, you are absolutely right, bro. Thank you so much. And did y'all know, by the way, everybody, Mr. Willie got a radio show. And I'll be putting more word out to where you can find Mr. Willie's radio show. It's called Rapping with Mr. Willie, Rappin with
yeah.
Mr. Mr. Willie
This dude
at
crazy.
gmail.com if you want to get in touch with me. But anyway, back to what I was saying. If you wasn't there, we wasn't there. But
Nah,
the
you
evidence
see,
that we
see
show, because that was
Willie.
the whole point of the documentary.
See,
We wasn't there, but
Mr.
we had
Willie.
to show
Now
evidence.
you wrong. Now you wrong for that because
How?
you acting like we don't know Dre well enough that when he said no contract was signed, we don't believe him. I know
No,
for a fact, man. I know
that's
for a
not
fact.
that's not in the topic
No,
at
that
all.
is in the subject because you saying the fact that we weren't there. How is that true?
Right, because that's the same thing you said. How if we wasn't
No,
there,
no, no, it's
how is it
not.
true?
No, because we from the camp and we know we from this camp. We from the R. Kelly and public announcement camp. We know that
Right,
for a fact. If we got a piece of
right.
brain left in our motherfucking and our skulls. We know there was no contract signed.
but now think about this. The people outside of us is only listening to what we say
All right,
to
then, so they
validate the
can take
truth.
that,
Okay,
so
look, look, wait, wait,
they
wait,
can
hold
use
on.
it
I
how
was
they
just
need to
quiet, fam.
use it.
I was just
They can
quiet. Now,
use that
come on.
how they need to
Come on
use it.
now.
But we
Come on.
know, we know
Okay.
what Drake
The
said was
people
correct
outside of the
in the
camp, just like we
documentary and
outside of
everything.
the
No, bro.
just like we outside of the Diddy camp, the people outside of
I
them camp
well, they should do
don't
that.
know the truth.
They should do
All
that.
they know is what we say. And then they're
I
gonna go off of what we say
all right, but
because they believe us to be true.
let's speak
So
real talk.
if these people in his camp were saying that, these are people that was validated in his camp,
No, bro.
pictures, paperwork, and
Bro.
everything,
I
and they
wasn't
was
there.
validated in his
I
camp.
wasn't there when they said he did all that foul stuff. So I'm not even jumping down with that part. I wasn't there. So
Can I show you my Lou Rawls LP collection while we sip on a glass of Cavassier, maybe with or without GHB in it? You smell like a stripper.
I
know
can't
is
use that theory to base me talking what I'm talking. I can't
all
use that
right, and that's
because
fine.
all I can use is what they talking about on everywhere on every media source that even
And
exists.
see, I'm gonna tell you like
And
this,
that
Mr.
right
Willie.
there,
That
since we're
may
talking about
not be
media,
good. That may not
since
be
we're just
good.
talking about media, that's some
No, they.
foul stuff that happened.
Hey,
I'm talking about crazy foul.
hey, bro. I get you. You my man. You my brother. I totally understand. But I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you again. I wasn't there to see no foul play. I wasn't there.
Right.
So why would I even? Why
So
would anybody even agree to believe
so
in? Why would you
so
let your
if
brain to?
Dre told you something
Nah,
foul,
bro. See, bro. You run
you
red
wasn't
lights, and
there.
I
I'm
just
just
bet your
trying to get
purpose
the
who you
understanding
are, bro.
of when it's
Nah,
okay
bro.
to
Bro,
believe
why when
something.
I start talking, you cut me off, bro? Bro. That ain't
I'm
fair,
trying to
bro. I can't be.
understand.
Nah, but you ain't. How you understand when I ain't even finished, bro?
I
Let
wasn't
me get.
understanding the first part. You left the first part and went to the next part. I'm still
No,
trying to
bro. No, I
understand.
didn't. You ain't let me get my nut off right now, bro. That ain't cool. But bro, listen to me.
All right.
We shouldn't be on no social media speaking about things when we wasn't there. That's just a fact. Now we can talk about how the people are looking at it, but never us, because we wasn't there. We can't validate none of this ish. We can't even look like we that important and know, because we wasn't there. We got to use this thing, looking at it like this is what people are saying, not us. Because I ain't saying ish, because I wasn't there. So for that point, for that reason, I'm out. I'm west, and I'm
All
not
right.
in that mess. I'm not
All right.
getting
Well, I'm
into
gonna
that.
say this just to your last statement. I will say this, right? When Kales got locked up, everybody assumed that I would know something or seen something.
See?
And the truth is I didn't see shit.
See?
Now I can have my own speculations on what I think probably did happen, but did I see it with my own two eyes? Absolutely not.
Exactly. So
Now,
why would you even agree with what people are saying?
no, I understand you from that point, and that was the point I was trying to make. Now, I
Yeah.
get it from that standpoint because I was in it. So, and everybody was like, Dre, you probably was holding the camera and all this old goofy shit. I'm like, get your stupid ass out of here. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's BS.
But at the end of the day, I was just so close to the situation that they
Oh my
That
God.
they assume that you knew more than what you were speaking
yeah.
about, which is not even true.
Yes, it was not true because if it was, I'd have been indicted like everybody else.
See, that's why I deal with people the way I deal with them.
Yeah,
That's why.
I get it.
You can't tell me that if I didn't see my girl cheating, and they don't smell penis on her breath,
Oh, whoa,
everybody else
whoa,
can go
wait a
to hell.
minute. Wait a
Wait a minute.
wait a
Okay, this is a
minute.
family show.
Whoa.
This is a family show. This is a
Yeah,
family
I
show.
Whoa.
use the word penis. Lord have mercy. I mean, dang, man. God have mercy. I can't do
Grey's
nothing.
Anatomy in this stuff?
I can't do nothing. I can't say nothing. I can't even clean my act up without it being bad. Damn. Because if we was on the original Uncle radio show, the word I would have used. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? I
right.
cleaned it
And we're
up.
so glad you didn't use that.
No. I'm a very conscious individual. And I know I'm a part of an elite situation, a very, very big branded situation that's building. I'm paying attention to what it is and what I say and how I move.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we can't forget
One.
this one fact for the next show. I just like to say thank you to Marcel out there, and we just funning right now. Don't
Marseille.
charge this to our heart. Just charge it to our stupidity. but
Yeah, we
but
just having fun though. You know what I'm saying? We just
Marcel,
speaking how we feel on you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
this ain't nothing
on
but
certain
love,
things.
Miss Marcel. This ain't nothing but love with the brothers. We don't get out no other way but with
Yeah,
love.
but we not jumping in the pool filled with piranhas just because everybody got their cameras on and watching. No sir,
Cause we wasn't there.
we
we
wasn't
was
there.
not there. So how do we know for sure? No
That's
sir.
why we got
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
that's why we got to just use our common sense and stay out of the middle of it all. So I get where you going, twin. I understand it, but to the consensus of the people, Diddy is guilty than a summer. He's
Well,
guilty.
they can speak that them damn selves. That ain't got nothing to do with Uncle them.
No, never, never. Uncle them don't even give a damn.
Yeah,
For real.
we ain't got to agree with them because if we agree with them, that means they should let us come in their households and say, "Hey, you letting your YN be fucked up? Beat that ass." You
Right,
don't. They never gonna let us do that.
right.
But
Okay,
they
and
No, this just for entertainment. This is not nothing that we saying, and that we slid that disclaimer out early. This for entertainment purposes only. All we going off of is what's in the news and what they talking, and we just commenting on that.
man, the
Do we
public is
actually
not gonna
care
let
about where
the
Diddy
public not
going,
gonna let
how he
Uncle them or
lives?
nobody else
Do the
dictate what they
public do
feel
we
or
feel
think.
like
At the
anything
end of the day, it's not
would
gonna
Diddy
happen.
even matter to
So I
us?
can't go off
No,
everything
not
that
at
they
all.
feel and
right,
say this is my. The public ain't letting us go off what we feel and think. They gonna do them and feel
right,
and think how they want to feel about things at the
right.
end of every day. So there's no way I'm gonna take that and let their judgment make me feel and agree to something that I wasn't there for.
Okay, that's Mellow C right there. Q, please let the people know where they can find that record I love so much. Please
Oh,
let them know.
yes, sir. It's the real Q I'm out in all platforms, man. You can look me up on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever, under Q. And my newest single off my self debut album is called Real or Nah. Check me out.
Real or no,
Real or no. Los Incredible.
Is up.
Let them know about your new show on Black Global Radio Network. Let them
oh
know.
Lord, that's dope.
Well, as of right now, the show is untitled, but it's going to be an amazing show. It's going to cover quite a few different topics of lifestyle, mental health, um, past and present music, different artists
Yes,
from the
sir.
past and present, just the lifestyle, just everything. It's going to be an amazing show, and can't wait for everybody to check it out. It's going to be dope.
Willie, let them know about your new show on Black Global Radio Network.
Yo, it's Mr. Willie. What's happening, family? Hey, look, I was blessed with an opportunity to have my own radio show on Black Global,
Yes, sir.
and we're gonna be covering crazy topics. We're just gonna be talking about motivation. Know that we love the Lord over here, no matter how we be talking
Yes,
crazy and
sir.
all that on here. We love the Lord in this camp. Brother Los throw up one daily, and we all pray daily for each other. So we love the Lord here. If you want to get a fight,
Absolutely.
that's when you get a fight. They're talking about how bad the Lord
Yes,
is.
sir.
But you could catch me at Mr. Willie on TikTok right now, and then you could catch me also at Rapping with Mr. Willie at gmail.com. That's the email address. That's the name of the show too, Rapping with Mr. Willie. We're gonna have
Let's go.
conversations about any and everything under the sun. And
Yes,
know
sir.
that no matter what, you ain't never too old and you can always accomplish anything. Anything you dream of is a short cry from nothing compared to what God got for you. Y'all be easy.
That's
Now
right.
peace.
That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
Mello,
Notice your back legs don't go out, ladies. You all good.
Right,
Mello, talk to them about Black
Don't
Global.
let your head get beat big.
Ooh, don't let your head
right,
get be big.
right,
Lord have some sort of mercy.
right.
Good Lord.
Mello, talk to them about Black Global and how we rolling this thing out, and just a little overview of what this network is about to be.
Well, what this network is about to be, it's a big movement. Um, it's a platform. Uh, First of all, there's nothing better than having your own platform to be able to create a vehicle that can put not only your people on to have jobs and eat, but at the same time to help bring other people on board to help break their careers. That's what Black Global is all about. Is helping make careers for people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Of the arts.
Yes, sir.
And, and we're very excited, you know what I'm saying, to be able to know that we can help in some kind of way. So we need all y'all support this thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it it can help you. It can help you. It can help your kids, your grandkids. You got to look at the bigger picture down the line. It's not about you.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's not all about, you know what I'm saying, any individual. You got to look at how God worked, how He laid things out. What they say, fellas, you think you got plans? God is laughing because He
Amen.
already got it laid out for you. He already
Yes,
got it laid out for you. You just got to follow the Spirit in your heart and do what's right. And anything that you're supposed to be doing that God wants you to do is going to come naturally.
Amen.
absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
sir.
No second guessing, baby.
100.
100. Beauty is Me said, Dre, it's good to see you make a comeback. The panel was off the chain, but good all around. So she said everything was good all around, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
thank you,
Appreciate you
beauty.
now, sis. Appreciate you
Thank
now.
Thank you,
you.
beauty.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Appreciate
beauty.
it. Appreciate it.
And Q, I need you to get me something like an ad and got the outer space joint on it because I want to run that the next time we get on.
Oh
And
man.
same thing for Noel and Romel R&D, same shit. So everybody's shit can be pumping and rocking. You know what I'm talking about?
Can I just say one quick thing, man? I just want to say, man, it's definitely an honor, man, to be able to be on your podcast with you tonight. You know what I'm saying? You a legend. I've been knowing you since I was barely walking, man. So
Right.
to see how all of this is coming full circle and then being able to be able to be allowed on your show and on this podcast, man, it means a lot, man. So I just appreciate the opportunity to even be on board with you guys, man. And I mean that.
I appreciate you, man, nephew.
Yes,
Love,
sir.
Appreciate
baby, love.
100.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna go up out of this thing with pressure again. And man, thank you. Thank everybody for tuning in, man. I appreciate
Man,
everybody.
thank you, 20. Thank you
Yes,
for even
sir.
And,
Yes,
allowing us.
sir.
Appreciate
and
it,
we
Dre
might
Ski.
be right back on this thing tomorrow. I'm feeling real froggish right now. We probably be back
Oh,
tomorrow.
Then
snap.
go on leap
Oh,
then.
snap.
Go on leap
Yeah,
then. Just
go
leave
ahead,
it
leap
alone.
Ooh.
Go
then.
on
You know
leap.
what I'm saying? You
Yes,
Oh,
already know
wait a
we're
minute.
gonna leap with you. We're gonna leap
Wait
right
a
with you.
minute.
yes, sir.
I'm gonna have to look at this.
Feel pressure, you feel pressure, I feel. Got the pressure, you feel the pressure, we feel. Let's go.
You wanna be a wife and live the life, that ain't no pressure. You want a better life, we can catch a flight. You and I forever, girl. that's my word. Cause you're my girl, yeah, yeah.
Whatever you need.